Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be sugar babies and sugar daddies. I got a quick email here from a guy who wants to know what I think about that. He says, "Hey Coach, just a simple question. What do you think about sugar daddy, sugar baby relationships and vice versa? A friend of mine really wants to be a sugar baby, and I really don't like the idea. What do you think about that?" Well, in other words, this girlfriend of yours is saying she wants a sugar daddy relationship. Now, I don't know if you're talking about she wants to have one with you or some other dude, but there are plenty of women in this world who are very attractive, but they're very shallow, and to them, they value security over love. And therefore, they'll date and they'll marry guys that they don't love and that they don't really have much interest in, just because the guy is completely blinded by his own level of interest and he only sees what he wants to see. He ignores the fact that she's not really into them, or he ignores the fact that after she had the kids, that she never seemed to be interested in sex anymore, but she really likes the lavish lifestyle that she provides for him. And what you got to understand is, when you're in the dating world, and why I harp on this so much, why you've got to use the techniques that I talk about in my book and I detail on my websites, is because you don't want to go out on a date with a woman who said yes to you simply because it's better than sitting at home doing nothing. I mean, there's women that will go out on dates with you when they have no interest in you because they think, wow, maybe I'll meet one of his friends, or they think they'll meet some other dude when they're on a date with you. And I've been on dates with women like this, and I've written about them in my book, and I've talked about them in previous articles, and it's no fun when you're out on a date with a chick like this, and she looks fucking awesome. She just looks so delicious. And everybody checks her out when you're with her, and then you go to the bathroom and you're coming out, and you just catch her sliding her number over to some random dude she's in the bar with. And when you see shit like that happen, you feel like a total fucking chump, and you realize that you're getting played and you're getting used by a woman who's using her body and her looks to get what she wants. I mean, look at Hugh Hefner. I mean, this guy's been very successful with women, but I mean, I've seen him in numerous videos where his attitude is, I don't ask why they're here, and I don't care. I mean, his attitude is basically, hey, if I'm getting laid, so what if these women are shallow and just completely using me for fame and for money and so they can get into my magazine. And that's the lifestyle he lives. And hey, if that works for him and it makes him happy, great. I mean, there's plenty of former Playboy bunnies that have written about what it's like being with Hugh Hefner, and you can make up your own mind whether or not he's actually the stud that he's portrayed to be, or the only reason he's really getting laid by all these beautiful young women is because they're just using him. And he knows that they're using him, and he doesn't really give a shit, because he figures, hey, yeah, I'm 80-something years old, and I'm getting fucked by a 24 years old. So, I mean, if that's the kind of lifestyle, if you want to date women who don't give a shit about you, who are only there for your money, well, if something should ever happen and you lose all your money, guess what? You're going to lose her too. That's something to think about. So if you're shallow and you have no integrity and you like hanging out with shallow, insincere people that blow sunshine up your ass and they act like they're your friends, they act like they care about you when they don't, or especially with women, they act like that they love you and they care about you, and really they just love your money and the lifestyle that you provide, that can be a real eye-opener. So my advice to you is to get the fuck away from this girl and have nothing to do with her, because she's just obviously sounds like a woman who doesn't have very high integrity. So if you got a question that you'd like to ask me, or there's a topic you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab on the left-hand side of your screen. Send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max detailing your questions, your situation, your challenges, and you just got to give me several days to get back to you, because I get a lot of email from the internet. And if you really want to talk to me right away, the best way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by clicking the Products tab at the top of your screen and just follow the instructions. And I will talk to you soon.